Hi, my name is Jack Doering, and this is my presentation for the web project. My website is called Whitefrost, and its URL is whitefrost.azurewebsites.net. You can see it on the center of the screen here. The site is based off the book and video game series The Witcher. I chose this topic because I am knowledgeable and fond of the series. The site is intended to be a fan site that has information about the series, as well as some of my personal viewpoints. The site's intended audience is new and existing fans to the series. This is the homepage of the site. It has a consistent header and footer that's consistent throughout the entire site. It has a navigational bar in the header that you can use to navigate to the different pages of the site, as well as the consistent logo in the upper left. The site is in general split into boxes that are organized with flexbox. So in this case, there is 4 boxes on screen. The top box that has the header plus the intro text, the community box, the quote box, and the footer box. The top box has just an image that's taken from the game, as well as just some welcome text. And then the middle box, or the second box, the community box, has just some images from some fan art or some role player cosplay from the series, as well as the sources for those images are hyperlinked underneath them. And then just a general quote from the author himself from one of the books is below that. And for this presentation, I'm going to be going over every page of the site except for the events page and the creators page. They are pretty similar to other pages in the site, so they're going just to be skipped for sake of conciseness. For problems I had with the site, or things I had to learn and overcome, the flexbox for organizing everything and making it lay out how I wanted and resize how I wanted was very difficult to get correct. Took a lot of just trial and error and research to make it work how I intended it to be. There was also some issues with default padding and default text styling that I had to figure out how to remove with the CSS, so everything would follow the kind of design I was looking for. So this is the games page. As with the home page and all the other pages, it has a consistent header and footer, navigation. The top text has just some information about the games and the play order of them and how you can skip the first 2 if you want, which I think you should. It has a hyperlink to Steam where you can buy the games for a computer. It has a embedded YouTube video, which is a trailer of the 3rd game. And it has an HTML table at the bottom, which shows between the 3 games in the trilogy where they are available to play on what major gaming platform you are on, so you can see if the game is available on whatever console or computer you own. So this is the books page. It has information pertaining to the books of the series, as the series was originally a novel written by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski. The books, there's 8 in total, and they can be it's hard to know the order you're supposed to read them, as they don't exactly follow a clear numbering system. So at the bottom of the page, I have the books sorted by read order, with the covers that are sourced from Wikipedia laid out using Flexbox, with each cover being like its own card, which is I have as a container, and it's sorted with Flexbox from the first book to the last book. The top text just has some general information on the books about the general plot line and where you can buy the books. In this case, you can buy them on Amazon, which I have hyperlinked. So this is the characters page. It has information on the 3 most important characters in the series. It has images of them, which I've taken from the 3rd game. The image sources are linked in the text at the bottom of the text for each character. The text is just gives you some general information about the characters and what their relations with each other are and their personality types are. So you can just kind of get to know the characters, and maybe that'll spark your interest into the series. This is the trivia page. It has trivia questions that I have made based off information from the series. The questions are shown to the viewer, and then if you use your mouse and you hover over the questions, the answer to the question pops up below it. So in this case, I have hovered over which school is Geralt from, and the text below it pops up and it tells you it's School of the Wolf. So you can kind of test your knowledge of the series, see how well you know some of the tidbits of information. So lastly, I have the feedback page. The feedback page has a email that I have hyperlinked, so you can click on it and it'll open up your email software, and you can send an email out to the website to give your feedback or ask a question, as well as I have a form that is using HTML, where you can input your email and your feedback and hit the submit button, and it'll send your feedback to the site. So that concludes the presentation.